Hey guys, welcome back. So today's question, can I access my underseat fuel tank with the cockpit installed? Yes, you can with our front hinge setup. So here's how it goes. We build out your cockpit with a front hinge and locking mechanism. So you'll unlock it on one side, the hinge will be on the other side. You will swing it up and out, and that will give access to your seat, and you won't have the front bar in the way barring access to the seat. Now, in addition, we will make the cockpit wide enough to accommodate that seat movement. So on something like a Vespa, it might be a pretty wide seat and it's the whole seat, right? That's kind of swiveling back and forth. On sort of a, what is it, an NC 750, something like that, you're going to have a smaller unit here. I think there's a couple of KTMs that also have underseat fueling. And so it's a smaller unit that's going to swivel generally as the passenger seat, right? And so, yes, with that front hinge, we're going to allow access to the underseat fueling. Now, can we just place the cockpit differently for that? Not really, because generally the location of that passenger seat is going to be right where the front of the cockpit is going to sit, right? And so that's why we need it to hinge. And we never want a situation where your cockpit is installed too far forward to accommodate a fueling, and yet it's pressing into your back and it's not comfortable. So this whole custom process is to make sure that this is set up perfectly for you, to your preferences, and to the needs of your bike. And in this case, having the front hinge so that you can access underseat fueling, sometimes just underseat storage as well, which can be really useful on a day ride, a week ride, or a month and year ride. So pick that front hinge option if you need access under the seat. Now, if you have something like Jess's Tiger here or something, it doesn't have any immediate need to access under the seat. Generally, you're going to find that you can access and get that seat out, get the passenger seat out, get the rider seat off. But it is something that if you have a concern about that and want to make sure that it's accommodated without doing sort of a swivel here in the front, then mention that to us during the design process, and we'll do what we can to make sure that that's accommodated, and you can kind of slide the seat out when it's unlatched and get to it. But for that kind of day-to-day fueling access to the seat here, you're going to want the front hinge option.